In the spirit of the season, we asked players on Discord and Reddit to share their most heartwarming Lost Ark stories with us. If your story is shared here in Neria's Tavern, you'll receive a Twinkling Moon headband chest that you can use to pick a cute little headband for one of your characters. Also, if you were featured in last month's show in October, you'll earn it too, so we haven't forgotten about you. With all that being said, let's share some of your stories. Back then in the early days of Vaulton, I was in an Argos bus. One passenger at the beginning asked the party not to skip cutscenes so her little son could watch Argos, or the cute white deer, as he called it. Me, the drivers, and the fellow passengers agreed. She told us that her son was very excited to see Argos playing with the drivers, and during the Argos death scene, he said, "Argos is going to sleep," and begged us to say, "Good night, Argos, sweet dreams." Almost exactly 1 year ago, I met a fellow raider in Lost Ark during a Belshazzar learning party. We got to talking, and we've been best friends ever since, despite living in completely different countries. We talk every day and spend our evenings on call playing Lost Ark together. We have gone on to do everything together. We clear the latest content together, and we even hone together. Meeting him has been amazing, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Thank you, Lost Ark. Keep your friends close. A month or two ago, we were all done with our weekly raids, so we decided to queue up for some Inferno, Vaulton, and Vicus. It's usually something we do just to pass the time and keep busy when there's nothing else to do. Someone new applied to the raid, and it was his first attempt at trying Vicus. He couldn't get into any other raids, and ours was the only party up at the time. Turns out he was a very elderly man and had been kicked and rejected a lot. Fast forward to present day, and we all formed a static with him to help him enjoy the game a little bit more. He said he's been estranged from his family and considers all of us like his grandchildren. It's been really fun helping him learn how to do all the old raids, and he's even gotten some titles for previous Inferno modes. Unfortunately, his age is catching up to him, so he hopes to play a little bit more and hopefully stick it out for one last push through Inferno Belshazzar. You know, I'm gonna be really upset if that story's not true, because I am now rooting for him. I think the most heartwarming moment was when we all put gold together to buy a maid skin for our friend that we kept sending into a Con Gate 3 as a janitor every run. Now he has 6 maid costumes. You know what? I'm glad he owned it, and I'm sure he appreciated you giving him that first one. About 8 months ago, I took 7 Makokos into Vicus to teach them. We spent something like 6 hours in the raid and eventually cleared it. A week ago, one of them saw me in Aranor and thanked me for getting him into the game. He's now item level 1580, doing Brel hard and a con. Me and my friend used to play alone, but one day we found a Vicus learning party with 6 players that were already friends from different Latin American countries. We didn't clear Gate 3, but they invited us to try again the next time all 8 of us were together. We did so, and they became our friends in real life. Now we play together most of the time, text each other random stuff through the day, and are planning to meet in person soon and learn a con blind. P.S. We hold birthday parties in my stronghold. You'll love to see it. I've hosted teaching raids weekly since before Clown released. Every once in a while, I'll come across someone in a standard re-clear lobby who recognizes me and shares how great they're doing now with their roster. Knowing I aided someone along their journey and that they still play and enjoy the game always makes me smile. Hey, thank you for your work in helping new players. Yesterday as a returning player, I waited in a party finder for a tier 5 guardian. Then I disbanded since I had no one joining. A minute later, a max level player added me since he saw it being disbanded and helped me clear it. A heartwarming moment has to be when I saw my younger brother jump out of joy when he finally cleared Vaulton for the first time and was alive the whole way through. He put everything I taught him into practice and managed to beat the Demon Beast Commander. I accepted a random invite to a field boss party today, and they were talking about how cool the plus 24 Slayer looked that was there, before quickly noticing that it was me. We had some fun and chat, and after I made some new friends in the process. A couple of weeks ago, I was up super late. On a whim, I looked at Party Finder and saw a group of Makokos trying to learn Clown. I joined them and asked if I could teach them over Discord. We spent 3 hours wiping until they cleared Gate 1 and Gate 2. They said they were sorry for all the resets, but they didn't know I was having fun teaching them and watching them do the same stuff I did when I progged Clown a year back. They were waiting for over an hour to disband and were about to give up, but this positive experience wanted to make them continue playing. They all added me as friends, and I still see them online sometimes. Don't forget to help Makokos who are willing to learn. P.S. Shout out to Jin, who I still see playing your artillerist. Good luck with your raids. At first, we were a party of 5. We really wanted to find 3 more players to make a reliable static. We were somehow blessed to meet 3 of the most amazing human beings during Vicus release week and have been raiding together ever since. I couldn't be more thankful to Regulus for bringing us together. Aww. I met a random super low roster level Shadow Hunter in a weekly challenge Abyss raid. Dude was maybe 40 or 50 roster level, but he was wearing full legendary skins. He actually reached out to me via Whisper since I was 1600 plus on Shadow Hunter, and we proceeded to talk about builds and progression for at least 30 minutes. A genuine Makoko who was super excited about the game and wanted to learn. I hope he's still around playing somewhere. I was teaching Clown Gate too. After using the circle to explain clock positions, we still had trouble with the maze. Our arrow was so kind, she said it was okay if we replaced her and that she'd understand if she was holding us back. I told her no, it's fine. This is a learning party. This is what the party is meant for, and we would go until we get it. And we did. Another member complimented my dedication to the group. I felt so happy to be a part of that group. I came back in March after taking a year break last year and kept seeing amazing new mounts in North Vern. I had the Makoko symbol next to my name and whispered someone to ask about the Dream Bed mount and tell them how awesome it was. This Giga Chad Arcanist was super friendly, and after about 5 minutes, he opened a trade with me and gave me a selection box for it. I couldn't believe it. Una on NA East is the place to be. And there you have it, some of the most heartwarming stories from our community. See, they aren't always salty.
What's that? You need more salt?
No, everything's great. Anyway, my heart is warmed, their hearts are warmed, and your hearts are probably warmed. So I feel like this is the perfect time to cut to a commercial break. We'll see you when we get back.